What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lubar's Garage. I am Luis, and today we're going to be working on upgrading the sound system on this 2001 Subaru Forester. What we have today, we have a couple goodies. We have a new Bluetooth deck. We also have a DIN pocket kit here, and then we also have a wire harness. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the OEM radio from this Forester, and we're going to upgrade it to this. That way we can use our phone to play Bluetooth music, Apple CarPlay. Right now, I do have the other screen, as you can see there, and it's cool, but it works on radio frequency. So anytime that I want to use my Bluetooth and listen to Apple Music, I'm an Apple Music guy. I don't know if you're a Spotify person, but anytime I try to use my Apple Music, it goes through the radio frequency, and it's just really annoying because it's just radio crackling noise, and I'm tired of it. So we went ahead and bought this kit off of Amazon. I think collectively it was about $100, to upgrade our system. I think that's gonna be super worth it. Should be pretty easy. And before we go ahead and jump into this video today, guys, I just wanna ask you for a favor. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps us get out there and reach the masses. If you could take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, we'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, first off, we are going to open up the Bluetooth receiver. All right, and it looks like we can get up to 2 phones connected at once, which is awesome. And we can remote control out this thing. And it also looks like it has a little port so you can charge your phone if you don't have one already. I already have one installed in my car, so I don't need an extra one, but just in case we do, we got that as well. Cool. Looks like we have the speaker for Bluetooth. If we're on the phone, we can use that. It also looks like we have the wiring harness here. Perfect. Set that aside there, and there. Okay. Wow, that is pretty dang tiny, I'm not gonna lie. Usually they're a lot longer. I don't know if you remember back in the day, I used to have a deck, and it used to be a lot longer. Looks like it is not as deep as we may need it to be, so that's cool. There's that. Or this is a single deck kit. It just gives us an extra shelf for storing our phone if we want to store our phone there. So that'll be nice. A couple different face plates there. Set that aside. And looks like we got our hardware here. We'll set that aside as well. Okay, perfect. And let's just make sure these are all probably going to line up with each other. So it looks like that goes to that. And we got our wire harness here. This is needed for the OEM wire harness. This connects to the OEM wire harness. Hardwire all these guys into each other, and then this is the one that connects to the back of that. We'll go ahead and leave that there. All right, so we're going to work on assembling our deck here. And it does come with a few different face plates. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install our brackets on the right hand side here. And if you look closely, you do see left and right, so that helps. Also on the box it does say left and right. All right, so this is what we're working with, guys. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. Take out the shift knob. Okay. Remove that. Leave those there. And now we can remove this center piece. There we go. And I'm just gonna set it to the side here. That way it doesn't disrupt us. So it looks like we need a Phillips screwdriver. Oof, this thing is dirty. Okay. Let's take off some of these wires here. Take off the antenna. There we go, got the antenna or the harness off. Okay, perfect. All right, well, there is our old stereo. So now that we got these brackets in, what it calls for next is we need to use the brackets from the OEM stereo. So we're gonna zip these off real quick and then install them to our deck over there. Okay, this one was our right bracket. So there it is. We went ahead and installed our OEM radio brackets onto the side of our tray here. And now what we're going to do is we are going to work on getting the wire harnesses put together. That should be pretty quick. So I went ahead and put both of the wiring harnesses together, and this is the result. Just wanted to try to keep it as clean as possible here. So we'll connect this to our OEM wire harness from the car, and then this one is going to go to the back of the new receiver there. But first, let's connect the wire harness. Okay. Connect the ground over here that it came with. All right, ground is in. And now for the antenna, it's right here. This is gonna go back here. All right, antenna is in. What we've been waiting for. Okay. Beautiful, slides right in with no problem. There we go, that is all installed. Let's take a look. Let's turn it on and see what we get. Nice, looks like we got power. All right. Awesome, looks good. Let's go ahead and just button this up and then we should be good to go. All right, guys, so we successfully installed our new Bluetooth deck. Looks awesome. Now we will be able to listen to our Apple Music without any radio static noise. I'm really excited, really pumped. It's been a long time coming, so it's actually looks pretty nice. It blends in with the black. I was a little worried that it was gonna look a little tacky just because of how old the trim is in the car, but it actually doesn't look too bad. So there you have it, guys. We modernized our stereo for this 2001 Forester. For the most part, it probably took me about a good hour starting and stopping. The thing that took the most was trying to figure out the harnesses and then the brackets as well. But once I got all that installed, it turned out pretty nicely. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Lubar's Garage, and we'll see you then, or we'll see you another time.